Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of the 360-degree weather report, brought to you by Pedal or Die Bicycle Works. I'm your host, Mark Stadelman. Today, February 7th, 2023, let's get to the weather. Here in Carpinteria, California, on my way to work, it is mid-60s. Last night at my house, very early in the morning, it was 36 degrees. But then we're out in the avocado orchard, so nothing to keep us warm or protected in there. But yeah, mid-40s basically, and sunny skies, light wind, not bad at all. The vest is probably an overkill at this moment right now. I could probably be dressed lighter, but the weather in Oracle, Arizona for next week's mountain bike race, low 60s, low 30s. It bounces up and down a little bit for the next week, but basically sunny. One little morning of AM rain, probably snow up on Mount Lemmon, but so far the weather looks good for the race. 24 hours in the Old Pueblo is a 24-hour mountain bike race. All bike races have formats, so I'm here to let you in on what is and what isn't in a 24-hour mountain bike race. It's the format. You have the Tour de France. They tour around France. That's a format. We have the Tour de California. BMX riders have the little bump track they go around and race each other. You see it in the Olympics, I'm sure. And the mountain bike riders have the 24-hour format, which is basically you start riding at noon on Saturday and you don't stop riding until noon on Sunday. There are solo teams where one person tries to accomplish that feat on their own, trying to get as many laps in that 24 hours. Two-person team, co-ed, all male, all female, whatever, you pass the baton as you go through the 24 hours. Four-person team, corporate teams of 6 to 8 to 10 people, and as they do their laps, they pass the baton as a relay through the team members. I've been to about 15 different mountain bike races, 24-hour format, basically between 14 and 17 mile courses. And when you say mountain bike race, it's a race of mountain bikes, not necessarily on and beside or over or under a mountain. The 24 hours in the Old Pueblo is held on some BML land outside of Tucson, Arizona. So it's a big mesa, flat, but we do go up and we do go down a lot on this. Some technical, some easy, but it is a 16 to 17 mile course this year. I'm not sure about that one. So that's the format. The way it's done is everybody shows up. There is some infrastructure. We have the main tent where we do the baton passing and the timing, and we have the vendors, expo, food, coffee, eats, party, play, beer, all the stuff you would not expect to find at a bike race, but they show up. We all go. We go as Pedal Die Mountain Bike Race. We set up a tent and we sell our wares. You can find that at www.pedalordie.com. So there's a lot of volunteers involved. Volunteering is how I started doing mountain bike races. One night in Vermont, I ended up at the timing tables at a little 24-hour mountain bike race in the rain and thunder and lightning, and they canceled the race after, one guy came in and said the lightning was like this close to me and I'm done, it's over for me. And really humbled, great guy as far as I remember, but that's when I started my first volunteer effort. And I've been hooked on that ever since. Pedal or Die came along, and I associated that and got into vending at these races. That was a great experience for me to go out and do that. So there's your format. You have the volunteers, you have the racers, you have the company that sets it up, which is Epic Rides in this case. They've been doing it. This is the 23rd year. People come from all over the world. A lot of locals, of course, outside of Tucson but a lot of people come from all over the place for this race. Quality management, production value, safety. I mean, these guys the course is almost covered by safety personnel, the whole 24 hours and a little bit before for the practice runs. Open course starts basically Thursday morning. You ride the course. I think the course is officially open Friday, but you can go out there and just go 3 or 4 or 5 days before the race. It's not closed land. But yeah, the race gets going on Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday morning. It starts with a Le Mans start which about a quarter mile away, they assemble all the racers. They run that quarter mile, hop on their bikes, and take off for the race. We will have that for you live. And then, of course, you can watch at your leisure, but we will have that for you live. Anyway, gotta go. Take care, enjoy the ride, and again, enjoy Rincon Point Beach Park.